We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first Constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the Constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shattered client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Grey was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field. Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former Constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47.
And so finally, after 7 minutes of admittedly glorious cutscenes, it's time to actually play the game.
I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
Now, Whittleton Creek is already one of my favorite areas. It looks
is Nolan Cassidy. Former
great.
Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald, Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.
Now, for this one, since there was so much preamble, I decided to try to finish this quickly. Thought that would be kind of funny. So I brought my favorite sniper rifle in my favorite briefcase. And I'm going to do my favorite thing. Snipe and kill people. I do need to find a decent place to chill. And I mean, he's right there in the open. So I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. Obviously, I'm hoping to get Sniper Assassin in this one. Sniper Assassin, they are allowed to find the bodies, so that's generally not a problem. It's not going to end up being Silent Assassin. I'm going to try to do the suit only if I can, because that just feels pretty badass. These bushes look perfectly fine to hide in, so I'm going to drop down, get my Seeger 300 advanced, the one that plays Ave Maria, and down.
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
That was rather straightforward. Janus is a little bit harder, which, by the way, that's to me sounds like a weird way to pronounce Janus or Janus or whatever. But Janus, we're rolling with Janus. He is inside that house, very well protected.
Oddball nurse is at it again.
Oh yeah, the bird guy.
I think he comes early, just to chat with the birds. Spends more time with them.
I've been walking past a few of these mission stories, and I'm deliberately not activating them because I just want to see if I can just do a quick snipe and get it done. That'd be pretty cool. This little treehouse honestly looks like a really, really good sniping place. Kind of remote. Not everyone's actually looking at me, and kind of hidden. Plus, I just like the idea of sniping from a treehouse. It's gonna be a bit tricky to get a decent shot at him, though. I'm gonna have to shoot through the windows. He's moving rather slowly. But here we go. The bastard has bulletproof windows. Damn it. Alright, then. Maybe through the open window on the top floor. But I don't know if he's going to go there. In fact, now he's just decided to sit down and chill. Let's see if we can find a different angle. Quickly now, quickly now. There we go. See, nothing out of the ordinary. I really like the idea of this mission in general. Just this big suburban area. Just a lovely white-collar place. Everyone's having a barbecue and a chat. There'll be like gossip between the neighbors. Some drama. Good stuff. Good stuff. And then, secretly, the ancient spy master, Janus, in the middle of it all. So, he's not far away from us here, and I'm trying to see if I can get inside. Now, getting inside his house isn't impossible. You can climb up and try to find a decent shut-in, but it's a lot harder. There's plenty guards in there. So I'm gonna try the neighbors. We're gonna do a good old classic ring and run. That's not what it's called. Ding dong ditch. That's what it's called. Ding dong ditch. So as soon as she opens the door and turns around, I run in after her, real stealthy like. No one's here, old lady. Just turn around.
Weird. Is someone there?
Nope. Okay, we're good. Excellent. Here we go. Damn. Second time the charms, right? Let's do this. If it worked once, it'll work again. She's definitely not going to ignore the doorbell.
If anyone's there, can you come out, please? I'm feeling a bit freaked out.
Sorry, but I need to get inside your house. And haha. Okay. Obviously, I don't really want to get seen in here. Which, by the way, lovely place she's got. And there he is. I could shoot from here. That wouldn't be too bad, actually. If I can be sure that she's not going to walk up here while this is going on. Oh, hello. An attic? The only downside with the briefcase is that you can't keep it with you as you climb up, so we're gonna have to throw it. Nothing super exciting here, just rat poison. But perhaps we can get a perfect angle shot here. No. No, we can't. I guess we're gonna have to try it from the room then. Oh, here we go. It's all lining up perfectly. Oh no, this might be bulletproof as well. We have no shot but to try.
At last,
Down
the
he goes.
actions of the first constant catch up with him. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still,
We are close now, gentlemen. Both targets are dead.
Oh, that didn't fall down. Well, I'll do this and throw it down. Oh.
Come in,
I was
Delta
pretty lucky.
6. This is Big Cat on Tango's last known position. Nothing here. No visual. Please advise. Over.
If the briefcase had fallen down, I'd be down with it and I would have been seen.
Someone's making trouble. Possibly high on drugs.
Possibly high on drugs. Yes, a perfect sniper shot was a dude on drugs. That was pretty much as good as a sniper assassin is ever gonna go. Both down, out of sight, sniped, only their bodies found. No targets. No non-targets killed, I mean. And we are out of here. Well, I'm not out of here because still the rest of the mission to do. To find clues. Killing them isn't enough, we need information. Now the way this mission is built up, right, is that there are, I think, 3 total clues you need to find. And then there are multiple sources to find that clue. And I think it sort of picks at random which ones is on your minimap and marked. But you can go find them out from anywhere. And as it turns out, the one that was marked for me was Mrs. West again. Luckily this door is closed. I mean, unlocked?
Say,
That's what
wouldn't you like to come out to the stand and join us, giving away all these wonderful muffins?
Oh, I'd love to, my darling, but I've got to do some sewing. Janus has a dressing gown that needs a few touch-ups, and he's getting anxious. Apparently he needs it for something soon.
You seem to have so
A
many
robe
things
for
going on,
Janus.
Mrs. West.
What could he need
I
that
don't
for?
know how you find the time.
Well, when you're in...
Now, Diana, she did say gown, not robe.
Everything looks good.
But I'll take it. See, I wonder why this alarm hit.
Command Wilco. Nope, still sweeping.
But I'm just gonna walk around here, minding my own business. Not a problem. I'm not involved in anything. Just taking a nice long stroll around the house. It looks to be inside the house, this robe. While everyone is kind of freaking out with the alarm, I'm just chilling. Don't mind me. So there are some guards around. In fact, the alarm might have done some good, kind of got them elsewhere.
Come on, looks like the garden is
We'll just chill here a bit until everyone calms down. Right, so the robe is up a floor?
I don't know. I did hear they had some issues with the grill earlier.
Oh dear.
So I could just go up here and grab it. Except, of course, I forgot to bring my lockpick. This ends up being a bit of a problem. I made the loadout to be all cool and stylish and everything, so I brought the briefcase, and then I forgot to bring the lockpick, which is kind of key. Speaking of key, that's what we're gonna have to get from Mrs. West. But what the hell is going on here?
Sinister looking basement. What could she be doing down here?
Even minute changes to the recipe seem to make a difference. It's more or less advanced chemistry at this point. So many things that can interact. But I have to choose one. The recipe must be perfect. This additive is supposedly tasteless, but it does something to the consistency of the cake. Maybe if I reduce the amount of milk powder to offset the added dry ingredients. The problem is that the milk protein molecules are more complicated and larger overall than those of the additive. It would slightly increase the absorption time, but probably not to the point where the additive would be rendered less potent. If only I had access to Schmidt's blood work. Well, that's all destroyed now, so it won't do thinking about it. Still, it was an interesting reaction, albeit entirely unexpected. I wonder if that plumber has similar allergies.
Is she a poisoner, mad scientist, or just a really dedicated baker?
Hey, you, what are you doing?
That didn't end up as silent as I planned, but got it. It happens sometimes when you're close enough and you think you see the whole silent attack pacify, but instead you're a little bit far behind. Well, there goes her body in the furnace, the incinerator. But I'll not press the button. Still trying to go for Sniper Assassin, that means no non-targets killed. Now I have the key, so I can explore the house. So, let's take a look at this robe. There it is. Can we inspect it? No, we have to disguise. That's gonna ruin our suit-only run, but what are you gonna do?
A ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47.
Okay, well, leave the robe behind. An Archean robe for a trip on the November 13th. That's clue number 1. And this is the Lewinsky property. We're just sort of walking around a bit. Man, I'm so excited to try out all the cool mission stories here, but for now, we're staying focused on the task. We're gonna find these clues. We're not gonna get involved with the voting for Blake. We're not gonna interact with anyone. We're not gonna wear a cool disguise. Nope. Professional sniper. None of that fancy stuff.
You guys haven't been poking around the frog habitat behind the house, have you?
No.
Oh, okay, great. It's just that, well, I saw one of those security people from Mr. Janus's house, and I'm pretty sure he was burying something back there, and I just figured since you guys seem to be, working together, you might know about it.
Can't say that I do.
Someone from Janus' security detail buried something in the frog habitat behind Cassidy's house. What could that possibly be?
Covered Jimmy Hoffa's remains back there someday.
Jimmy Hoffa's remains. Alright, so let's see what we can find there. If something's buried, there's only one thing to do. Let's dig it up. Danger, danger, keep out. The Batty property. With a boat and stuff. A shed. But here we are. Oh, hello. Keep it calm now while they're checking the frog habitat. On the map, it's kind of over here. There doesn't seem to be like a mark as such. Just sort of nearby this little birdhouse. And there is nothing I can do to interact with it, so I suspect I'm going to need something to dig it up, which to me says shovel. Unless there's something else. Well, I think someone who might have a shovel is anyone who has a shed. And this guy has a shed. He is currently inside it, though. Let's be careful. No, he's not leaving. He's just chilling. Still can't unlock anything. Still don't have a lockpick. Let's hope that... Ooh, look, an axe. Bit visible. There we go, shovel. It's time to play the game. Wonder what that was. Back for that later, maybe. We need the shovel. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Just borrowing your shovel, buddy. You know, neighborly trade. I'll give you, I don't even know what to give him. Something else I found somewhere. A cigar
box with a few cigars and a note inside. Well, this is very interesting. The note indicates that the box was given to Janus by the Constant as per tradition, he writes. 47. This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find.
Well, I made sure to give back the shovel. And now we're hunting for the third clue, which looks to be inside this house. It looks to be a specific person. There looks to be a lot of characters here, though. At least the door's unlocked. There is the cameras and stuff. Oh no, he's turning the wrong way. Oh. Hide. Oh, he's gonna walk right behind me any second. I can see it on the minimap. Oh god, I hope he doesn't turn left. Now, I am in such big trouble. Please don't look, please don't look. Maybe I should throw... I think I'm okay. As long as it goes that way, alright. Alright, dude, we're taking you to the garage. Or wherever I can find a place to drop you. The garage tip. Can I close the garage door? Oh, yes, yes I can. Yes, I can. So, now, worst case scenario, we can punch another dude at the top of his face, bring him back over here, drop him here. We can also distract with the generator if need be.
What?
See, that's the guy. That's the guy I need. Ah, I forgot to pick up the gun.
What? Who left that weapon there?
Sorry. Sometimes dropping weapons is amazing, because they end up going so far to drop the weapons in like a weapon box. Give me a way to really move them away from somewhere.
A recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant buildings as a base of operations, 47.
Surveillance tape. Now see, here's the thing. This doesn't seem to be clue number 3. I mean, notice I don't really have any new place to go. It's still telling me that the other guy is where I need to go.
Cassidy was asking for earlier.
Yeah, added them to the pile. What a stupid system. Record the surveillance in the attic, bring the tapes over to HQ and review them there. The recorder is perfectly capable of playing the tapes as well. Why not just keep them here?
What, and risk the owners of this house suddenly coming home?
Cassidy is certainly keeping a close watch on Janus. I'm willing to bet those surveillance tapes hold interesting information.
That damn rickety ladder over there.
So what I think has happened is that I am on the track for a different clue than the one I need. I think I'm going to find out again about the Constant and Janus. But I don't mind. That's more lore, more fun dialogue and stuff to flesh out the world. And I guess this is where they're keeping everything? This is where they're keeping everything. Now that's an old school monitor right there. Let's have a listen.
Yes, I understand you tried to reach me earlier. Ah, there you are, my boy. Yes, well, it's about the chairman's seat. I understand Frederick was overlooked despite my recommendations. I would appreciate an explanation of the reasoning behind the decision. Well, it's a long and rather complicated discussion to undertake over the phone. Your request was put in front of the partners and considered, but in the end, it was decided to assign the role to the Washington twins. The partners saw their ideas as a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air. They are fortune seekers, robbers of the past, focusing on glory and wealth and outlandish futuristic dealings rather than conservation. They are not representative of what the society was built for. I understand. understand your concern. Rest assured, I will be watching them closely. Very well. It seems we have a lot to discuss when we meet soon. Agreed. Until then.
Excellent, 47. This recording confirms that Janus is planning to meet with the Constant. This is just the sort of thing we're looking for.
Yep. That was the same clue as the Constant meeting confirmed, so we are still on the hunt for something else. It's interesting, though. Fun little side note, by the way. If you ever go back to do the final test...
But it looks like it's the most interesting thing he's ever come across.
The new Cassandra Snow novel, maybe. Slivers of Past Shimmers, or something like that. See, my wife's reading it now. I can't get her to do anything around the house.
No, it's not a novel. I think it's a journal, or a diary. He's one of the security people working over at that old Russian guy's house. It's gotta be something from the old man's archives.
If that's one of Janus's diaries, it might contain some important information about his past. Our past.
Or maybe something that can help us locate the Constant.
As I was saying, the second mission, right before Paris, tells you about Janus, all the way back then. And Cassandra Snow was mentioned in the Patient Zero campaign. There's a lot of interconnected stuff in this game. I like it. But we have to grab his diary that he's just sitting there reading right out in the open. And honestly, I don't see a lot of hiding spots here except the bush, so... How about this? I gotta say, his hearing's impressive. Hearing a coin landing in the grass in the middle of the bushes, but I guess it'll rustle a bit. Anyway, no one seems to be watching. Briefcase to the head. This time, I am not gonna forget the gun. Grab everything. Grab everything.
Janus's many diaries. He's apparently been the chairman of the Ark Society for years. He stepped down very recently, but is still attached to the society. Well, 47, this is valuable information. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society, and we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
All mission objectives are completed. 47, once you've left Whittleton Creek, I will notify Providence of our discovery.
In the meantime, we'll go over the clues you found. Once we've located the Constant, we'll make our final move.
You make it sound so easy.
I was tempted to drag the body and dump it somewhere else, but leaving it in the bushes is honestly the safest place right now. Well, there you go. Mission complete. Assuming I can just grab a bus out of this lovely little suburban area of Whittleton Creek. But of course, there's plenty more to do. I've done Sniper Assassin now. Couldn't quite do suit only, thanks to the robe. Otherwise, I was in my suit the entire time, aside from that part. But there's a full 7 mission stories to do still, if not more. There might be secret mission stories, like in Mumbai, we'll find out. And a lot of other fun stuff to do as well. I'm really looking forward to doing more in Whittleton Creek. It seems like a really cool map so far. Excited to see more of it, and I hope you are as well. So until next time, goodbye.